Hi, we are Group 6, and this is our final project video. To start off, we imported pandas as PD as it allows us to efficiently load, explore, and analyze structured data using data frames, and matplotlib to create visualizations with graphs, pie charts, and histograms. We use shape as data set size to show us over 16,000 games and 11 variables, df head and df tail to look at the first and last records to make sure all the data is consistent, df info to show missing and null variables, and a DF describe to summarize the statistics like the mean and range of sales.
Okay, so now going over the clean the data. So first we check the quality of the data set using df.isNullSum to identify missing values in each columns. This showed that variables such as year, publisher, and some sales columns contain null values for a total of 353 missing entries. Next, we created a clean copy of the data frame with df.copy and applied df.dropNow to remove all rows with missing data. After cleaning, the dataset contains 16,290 rows and 11 columns. Finally, we verified the process using df2.isNull.sum, which confirms that no null values remain.
Now we're gonna go to check the duplicated, and then we're gonna see we put duplicated sum, and sorry, we had an error with the collab. We're gonna duplicated sum to check how many rows we have duplicated, and we can see I have 22, and then we're gonna show them to have a more analytical view of which ones are duplicated. And after that, we're gonna drop them as we did with the new ones. For drop them, we put df2 drop duplicates, and then we put df2 shape, so we can see the new shape of our data frame.
So now we're going to visualize the first four graphs. In the first one, in the pie chart, is to see the distribution of the genre per games, and we can see that actions has 20%, followed by sports that has 14.2%. Then following up, we have the histogram, the board chart global sales by genre. This one we wanted to see which genres were the most profitable, and in this case is action again. Then in the next graph, we have the sales percentage per region, which we want to see out of the four regions that we have, which one has the most sales. And we can see that North America and Europe covered around 75% of the graph. And these are the two dominant markets. And in the total sales by region, we can see that North America is the one that is the most dominant.
Wanted to understand which were the most popular channels of distribution. So we decided to look at the platform share on video games. And so since there were lots of different platforms, we decided to group all of the ones with a market share over 5%, under 5% to be all together because they're insignificant, and see who are the main leaders. And we followed the same templates as in the diabetes collab document that was given to us, and we copy pasted again and changed the variables where appropriate for publishers, which was even more useful to see who were the leaders in the video games industry.
So basically, we have to mention that we could not use a scatter plot since we didn't have yes or no variables. And as we wanted, so we decided to compensate by making evaluations with stacked bar charts. The stacked bar chart is where we show how the total sales separates with the different regions and the game rank of the top 10 selling games. If you scroll down, we also see how we mentioned the top 10 games in below, since we couldn't include them in the scatter plot directly. If you continue to go down, we also calculate how the regional sales by big platforms are distributed amongst the scatter plot, and we also wanted to summarize the global sales per year. And we created a bar chart with all the information of seeing how the sales evaluated per region according to the different years. And we decided to see all the market booms also from EU sales, NA sales, and Japan sales over the years, and other sales over the years. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you so much for watching our video, and
Yeah.
we're sorry about the unexpected error we had.